Hey, 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 dope people. It's your girl Paisley. I'm the Mindset Makeover Maven and the Dope Life Movement Creator. And we are here with another episode of Sippin and Soul Speak. So if you are joining us live, you know what to do. Go ahead and drop that heart emoji down below. And if you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop that number 2 in the comments down below. We just need to make sure that you can hear us and that you can see us and all that good stuff. So we want to make sure that we know that you can hear and see whatever's going on out there. So make sure we're not having any technical difficulties or all of that good stuff. So make sure that you go ahead and drop your heart emoji down below. Hey Tammy, welcome, welcome, welcome. And grab whatever it is that you are sipping on. Type it in the chat. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know what you're sipping on. Anything from sparkling water to sparkling wine. Everything in between and beyond. So go ahead and grab your glass and type in the chat. Tell us, what is it that you are sipping on this evening for Sippin and Soul Speak? Let's see. Tell me what you're sipping on, guys. I want to know. Y'all know I want to know. So, I got Tammy out there. Who else is out there in social media land? Let me see if I can figure this out. Looks like I have Kelly and I have Tammy. Tell us what you're sipping on. Type in the chat. Let me know. I have some alkaline water, of course. And I also have something a little bit new and different. Celery juice again, no hot sauce. So, Kelly, that celery juice, well, actually, the hot sauce. So I know you said it was like volcanic ash hot sauce. Is volcanic ash the brand? Because I think I saw something about a brand called volcanic ash, but I wasn't sure if it was like a hot sauce with volcanic ash. So tell me what that volcanic ash hot sauce is about. But you also have some Fiji water, and Tammy says she had a little too much to drink on yesterday, so she's drinking water, lots of water. So, you know, we don't mind whatever it is. It's all good in the hood. I have something a little different. I decided to try a different wine. So this is a Portuguese wine, and it is a Douro. I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly. However, Douro Tinto. So what I found out in doing a little bit of research was that Douro is actually a white wine. I'm guessing the Tinto is the red, because this is actually a red wine. It's a red medium-bodied wine, and I like it. So, not bad at all. Good little wine. And then I decided to try something new. So when I went to the wine store today, I got about 4 bottles of wine. 2 bottles of something that I've had before, but not what I normally get. I have had them before. And then I got 2 bottles of something that I have not had before. So just to have something different in the house and try something a little new. I did get that McBride Sisters red blend, which is the Black Girl Magic red blend wine. So I have that on the bar now, and I have this new Douro Tinto Portuguese wine, and I bought a Tempranillo, which is a Spanish wine, and then I bought another Cabernet Sauvignon because that's my go-to. But a brand that I don't normally get, Moscato Vineyards. So it's actually really good. So guys, if you are joining us live, go ahead and drop your heart emojis down below. And if you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop your number 2s in the comments down below. Kelly said the hot sauce is a brand. A good friend of her makes. Okay, actually this isn't a commercial. Oh, okay. very nice, very nice, very nice. So it has been a rainy day here in the DMV. So I'm in the DMV today, and it has been rainy, on and off all day, but still like a little warm. But you know, that little rainy weather, fall is coming, and I love some comfort foods in the fall. So I actually made some chili on today. So some turkey chili. So I like it. So interesting because in my family, like my kids, they all like their chili differently. So my daughter's vegetarian, so if I make chili for the family, I have to make it like several different ways. I got a kid that doesn't eat beans. I got a kid that loves beans. I have the vegetarian, and so it's just like I'd be making 4 different pots of chili for my kids. So yes, Tammy, it is a perfect chili day. So I do have my chili with some cheese and a little sour cream, all that good stuff, some Colby Jack cheese on top, and I make mine with some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. So a little something, but yes, I love to have some chili soups, things like that when it is a overcast or rainy, snowy, whatever kind of day. So those fall and winter days, I love to have some good homemade soups, or stews, or even like a chicken and dumplings, things like that. I love to have when it is when it's just, you know, the type of weather where you stay inside and don't want to go outside. That's my comfort food. I do not have any gluten-free cornbread on deck. So you know, it's funny because some people do rice, some people do crackers, some people do cornbread with their chili. I'm just eating the chili with my cheese, onions, and sour cream. So that's yeah. I don't have any additional sides for it. So, but if I were having company, I would definitely have all of those different kinds of sides so that people can mix it up and do it however they like to do it. So yes, cornbread with the chili is always a good look. So come on in, make sure that you go ahead and click subscribe, so the little bell, click that and subscribe, and share this on your page right now so that other people can come in the room and join us for Sippin and Soul Speak. Because, you know, we talk about our sipping part, but the best part is the Soul Speak part. So I'm going to make sure that I can get all of the comments and everything in here while we get it going, get it popping. Let's see. All right. Okay. So if you are here for Sippin and Soul Speak, you are joining us live. Make sure you drop your heart emojis down below. Make sure you ring the bell, and make sure that you share this so we get some other people coming on in the room for Sippin and Soul Speak. Let's see what we got. And so, you know, this week has been very busy. A lot of things going on. And Tammy, I know you posted something on your page. Let me know if I can share with the audience what has been going on for you. And we're gonna get into some soul-stirring conversation. So let's see. Okay, so Tammy has said that I can share. So, if you guys have noticed that the Pate Diva has kind of been in and out of Sippin and Soul Speak as a guest host, and part of that's because she has been dealing with the death of her mom. Her mom passed away, and we laid her to rest on yesterday. So we have, she's had a lot of family things going on back and forth with, everything that's going on, making the arrangements and things like that. So send some good juju, send some love, send some hugs her way, to let her know that we are all thinking about you, and that we have you right here in our hearts, and that we care. I know it's been a long, hard road with everything and all the preparations and all of the moving parts and things like that. But you definitely have our love, and you definitely have all the good vibes that we're sending to you. So I know it's been challenging, and I know that it's been a lot of ups and downs, right? A roller coaster of emotions. But we definitely want to make sure that you know that you are loved, and that we are here for you. So, just keep her lifted up, and send that positivity her way. So, let's see. All right. I got a lot of stuff going on here. There we go. Kelly sent you some hugs. Tammy, I don't know if you saw that, but yes, you have all the love and hugs coming your way. So, I just got water out here and celery juice, and I'm drinking wine and water. So, who else is out there? Let me see. Who else do we have out there? Oh, we have Natasha, our favorite person that comes through, and she is usually drinking a peach Bellini. So tell us what you're sipping on tonight, Natasha. We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. So, water. Okay. Looks like a lot of water out here. Everybody's trying to get healthy, trying to, detox and all of that good stuff. Nothing wrong with that at all. Everybody has to do their thing that they need to do for them. So I am all about it. We always want to make sure that we hydrate. So you guys know I keep some water on deck no matter what it is that I'm drinking. Sometimes I'm just drinking water. Sometimes I'm drinking some wine or liquor, and we are going to make sure that we keep hydrated with that. This weather is a little tricky too, because it is, at least in the DMV, it's warm, but it's been overcast and rainy. So a lot of times people just only think about hydrating when it's sunny and bright and things like that, but it's still warm. So make sure that we maintain our hydration at all times. So good job, everybody out there, all the party people in the land. Make sure you drop your heart emojis. Make sure you tell us what you're sipping on. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe so you know when we're going live, and share. Go ahead and click the share button right now. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. Tell everybody, come on in the room and join us for Sippin and Soul Speak. So yes, I am trying a new red wine. This is a Portuguese Douro Tinto. It is actually a medium-bodied wine with a lot of fruity notes, and it's actually pretty good. So my first time with this one. So let's see. All right, so guys, I guess we could just jump on into the Soul Speak part of this episode of Sippin and Soul Speak, because we're talking about the best part, right? How do you get to the best part? The best part of your life. Yesterday we were sitting around and talking, and there was a lot of conversation going on, and people were talking about different things. There were some young folks, there were some older folks, and we were just having conversation about life, and the conversation came up about someone having kids, and the person said, oh well, I don't think I'm going to be ready until later. And so someone else said, oh yeah, go ahead, wait, until you're in your mid-30s to have your kids, and so on and so forth. And I think people need to do what they need to do when they're ready to do it. And sometimes kids come, right? Sometimes we're not doing the things that we need to do to make sure they don't come. But we sometimes our children come, and they're a pleasant surprise, right? And so but someone was saying, well, I felt like I missed out on my 20s because I had my kids early. And I was just really like, I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I had a great time raising my kids and enjoying them. And I think that would happen at whatever stage you choose to do that. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Drinking Grand Marnier. Okay, Jackie, I am drinking a red, is a Portuguese Douro Tinto, medium-bodied wine. It's actually very good. So I'm enjoying this. And we're just talking about getting to the best part. And I was sharing that, we were having conversation. Everybody has, their opinions about how things should be done and things like that. And I think that, a lot of times we're waiting to get to the best part. Oh, after I get my degree, after I buy my house, after I am established on my job or established in my career, I'm going to do these things. And I think that every part could be the best part. Like, a lot of times we're so busy trying to make a life that we're not living our life. And I'll say that again. Sometimes we're so busy trying to make a life that we're not actually living our life. And I'm not talking about doing all these major fancy things and knocking down things off your bucket list. I'm just talking about the everyday things, like finding joy in the little things, finding joy in hearing the laughter of children, finding the joy in being able to be at home alone, finding the joy in whatever it is in your time in your life, right? Being able to find the joy in that, finding that best part. And we are oftentimes, so worried about so many other things that we forget to enjoy the things that are right in front of us. It's kind of like when you're dating someone and it's new and fresh, right? And you think everything they do is adorable. It's so cute. Oh, he makes all these funny jokes, and then you're like, years later, you're like, he's a clown. But the clown is what you were attracted to in the beginning, and we forget to find that joy in our life at whatever stage it is, because I think that there's a best part in every part of your life. And so we really should take the time to enjoy life and take the time to enjoy the different stages that our life takes us through, because they really are all the best part. This is your story, and this is how we create it, and how we really get to it, right? Get to life, get to living, get to doing all the things that make us happy. And I think that a lot of people talk about happiness as if it is abstract, right? I just want to be happy. I choose happy. Like, that's a big thing, right? You know, hashtag I choose happy. I choose happiness. Whatever that sounds like. But what does that really mean, right? Are you doing the things, are you enjoying the things that when you're down in the dumps and you're just kind of like, you know, this really sucks, are you finding something to be happy about? Because that's when you really need to choose happiness. I see that a lot. People with their hashtags I choose happiness, but it's only when they are doing something fun and exciting and thrilling and maybe even different, right? But what about when you are down and when you are sad and when you are trying to figure out how to pick your head up, how to pick your feet up, how to put them on the ground out of the bed or whatever, right? How to drag yourself into the bathroom to take a shower. Where are you finding that? Are you choosing happiness then? Are we finding the happiness? And so, you know, one of the things that I encourage my clients to do when they are challenged like that is to go ahead and create a journal of, and it can be in your phone, it could be wherever, but it could be a smile journal, a happy journal, whatever. It's something that made you laugh, something that made you smile, something every day that, you know, whenever that happens, write it down. Because when you start to feel like, hey, I can't find anything to be happy about, there is nothing in my life that is joyful, there is nothing in my life that is happy, you can actually go back to that journal and say, oh yeah, I remember when I watched this video on YouTube of the baby laughing, right? Or, you know, that may have cracked you up, or somebody may have told a corny joke that you actually thought was really, really funny. Anything could, you know, could have created a smile on your face or laughter in your day. And then you can go back to those things and have something to pull from. Because so much people are talking about, I just want to be happy, I choose happy, and things like that. And, you know, people are actually on the inside, they are crumbling because a lot of the times it's a facade. And yes, Tammy, being able to look at your growth, and Natasha, living your best life today, right? That's the best part. Today is the best part because nothing is promised to us. Today is the best part. So, you know, that choose happiness, really live that. Don't just talk about it. Don't just say I'm choosing happiness when, you know, you're at the carnival eating cotton candy and candy apples. That might be really fun to you, but what about the times when you're really having to search your soul for some happiness, when you're really having to search your soul for some joy? What about those times when you're feeling really lonely or sad or angry or frustrated? Are you choosing happiness then? So I think that is so important for us to get to the best part of our lives. And I'm going to tell you, like, so you guys know I listen to audiobooks and read books, and I'm always doing something, taking some class, just trying to grow myself so that I can help other people, right, to grow. And I was listening to an audiobook, and this lady said, she was talking about 4 things to stop doing, right? 4 things to stop doing. Stop complaining, stop blaming, stop justifying, and stop avoiding, right? These things are going to hinder us when we're sitting around discussing people constantly. Remove yourself, because it's not going to be helpful for you, right? There may be a time, right? Maybe you have a counselor or a coach that you talk to about certain things. But when you're in a room when everybody is discussing someone else and really not in a great way, not lifting them up, not encouraging and things like that, you have to decide, is that the company that you want to keep? Is that the environment that you want to be in? Is that the best part for you, right, of your day? And so I found it so profound when she said these 4 things. Stop complaining, stop blaming, stop justifying, and stop avoiding. A lot of the times when we're complaining, if we're in a constant state of complaining, then guess what? You can't find the best part, because everything is a complaint. I can tell you, even on today, had a situation. I ordered some shoes. The shoes came. And I ordered them in my regular size because it said they run true to size, and they didn't give me enough room. I felt they were sneakers, and I don't buy a lot of sneakers, so they didn't give me enough room. So I called. Well, I went to return them, and it came with a FedEx label, and I go to FedEx, and I'm talking to the FedEx guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is not a return label. This is actually a shipping label, so it actually come back to you." I'm like, "Why would they do that?" So I go through this whole thing, and I'm talking to this lady, and she's really not understanding what I'm saying, and I'm getting frustrated, right? And then, so I'm going through this whole thing trying to get this shipping label so that I can exchange these shoes, because I really like them. I just need them in a half size bigger. So I'm going through this whole thing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about this. I had a chiropractor appointment, so I'm going to head to the chiropractor, and I get there, and then they started asking me some questions about 3 visits ago, and I was like, what? And I really, in that moment, because sometimes your trajectory of your day can go in a way, it will spiral, right? So it's that momentum that we've talked about before. And if that momentum is negative, then you can spiral. Sounds like that's a little loud for me. So you can spiral, right, into negativity. And I just kept saying, I was like, you know what? This is not going to stress me out. Tell me what you need. Tell me what we need to do. We're going to work it out. And the girl immediately, like, her tone in it, she's like, yeah, we're not trying to stress about it. This is what we'll need, so on and so forth. They gave me the information, and I was like, okay, so I'll make sure that I, look into that, and we'll get you the information that you guys need. So I could have sat there and complained, right? I could have said, well, why didn't y'all tell me from 3 times ago that you needed this information or whatever? I could have gone down, but then my entire day could have spiraled downward. And so I chose, hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain. Baby, tell me what you need. Let me figure it out, and I'll get whatever it is that you guys need that you don't have, instead of complaining about the fact that you should have told me 3 times ago, right? No, because they're actually very nice people. They're just doing their job. It's something that they noticed. Then I'm not going to complain about it, because I don't want that energy coming back to me. Blaming, right? We sometimes don't take accountability for ourselves, or even sometimes it's just like pointing the finger, right? You've heard that saying, if you point the finger at someone, you have 3 fingers pointing back at you, right? We don't necessarily need to get into a place of blaming. That's that right or wrong, right? I got to do this. I got to be right. I'm blaming somebody else for this, that, and the other. And a lot of the times we're blaming people. They're out living their best life. They are getting to the best part of it. They could care less, because they don't care what you think or what you say or how much you try to blame them, especially if they're not owning it, even if it's on them. So I was just like, wow, that was so profound to me. because a lot of the times we want other people to take ownership of their shit. You can't make anybody else take ownership. Only person who can take ownership is you. You take ownership for your stuff, and everybody else got to take accountability for themselves, right? And then justifying, whoo, I know as a woman, as a black woman, we're always feeling like we have to justify what it is that we're doing, what we're saying. Well, no, I feel like this. I'm saying that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And it's like, I don't need to do that. I don't have to. I don't have to justify myself. I don't have to justify my existence. I don't have to justify my breathing. I don't have to justify these things, right? There's times when you do need to justify, right? If you have a business and you're looking for a business loan, you need to justify why you need that and how you can repay it. But in life in general, we're out here justifying why we put on blue socks when I just felt like it. I like blue socks. I don't care that they don't match anything else that I have on. I'm wearing blue socks. We don't need to justify everything. And then avoiding. And as much as I am a person who likes to address issues in the moment and handle things, right? There was a time when I would avoid certain conversations and things like that. You know what? That is going to be harmful to us if we don't go ahead and address issues, right? Someone's making you feel a certain way or do a certain thing, and you don't like it, but you don't address it, and now you're harboring these feelings because you feel some kind of way about it. And I'm not saying to attack anyone, because I feel like there's a way to have the conversation. The only time I'm going to avoid a conversation is, you guys know, I say I'm going to live a long time and I'm going to need my breath when I'm 90. And if I have to really think about whether or not this is going to be a fruitful conversation, I'm not even avoiding. I'm just like, whatever. It's not a factor, because that issue, concern, relationship, whatever, may not necessarily be something that I need to work on. And so, Kelly, so yeah, if avoiding is your thing, right, we have to figure out, because a lot of times we're trying to, a lot of people say that they're non-confrontational, and it is an attachment style. And so we can just be like, oh, I don't want to have that conversation. But sometimes it's a conversation that needs to be had, right? Someone's mistreating you, and they may not realize that you feel that way. And so we need to find those different ways of addressing the things that need to be addressed, right? And letting go some of the bullshit, because sometimes we addressing shit that nobody needs to address. It just needs to whatever. But that that is so Sugar said the justification thing, so spot on. Yes, right? All of these things are preventing us from getting to the best part, right? We can't see the best part because we're complaining, we're blaming, we're justifying, and we are avoiding. I didn't make this up. I got this from the Raw Goddess, Kelly. Kelly turned me on to Raw Goddess. So I've been listening to her audio book, and this book is actually like a manual that you really need to sit down and go through and be like, okay, these are the things that I need to do, and so on and so forth. But this was in one of the recent chapters that I was listening to, and I was just like, wow, that is so spot on, because a lot of the times, like even in my coaching, clients those are things that are preventing us from getting to that best part. The best part of our life. If we are sitting back worried about everything else, we're missing the greatest things that are coming our way. and it hinders us from growing. And so we want to grow. We want to strive to be better, be bigger, do better, do bigger things in our life, in our communities. In oh, Steph's here. Water for now. Welcome, 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 Steph. So yeah, we want to strive to do better, live better, grow, and things like that. So there's a lot of different things that are stopping us from getting to the best part, but how can you get to the best part? And one of the things that I have that has kept returning to me recently is this kind of fake it till you make it type of attitude, right? And I don't want us to fake it till we make it. I want you to embrace the different parts that feel good. And because if it feels fake, if it feels phony, if it feels fraudulent, then that's what you're going to manifest, right? And that's what you're going to project is phony, fake, and fraudulent, right? It's not real. Like I don't really deserve these good things. I don't, I can look this way, or I can, and that fake it till you make it is really about appearances, but really the way that you manifest is about how you feel, right? So if you want to manifest some great things in your life, you really have to feel it, right? And you have to feel like this is right. This feels good. And so we really do need to get to a point where we're accepting the good that is coming to us, because a lot of times we don't think we deserve it. Let that marinate. I'm gonna take a sip. We don't think we deserve it. I don't deserve good things. I don't deserve nice things. I don't deserve the money. And maybe that's from your upbringing, right? So there's some blocks that we have to release and let go of so that we can get to the best part. So if we're releasing those blocks, right, whether that be money, appearances, lifestyle, those different things, if we release those blocks, like truly figure out what they are and let them go, then we can receive more, right? Love is another one. Sometimes we are chasing the high of being loved because we don't feel like we're lovable or that we're worthy of being loved. And you are. Love is the highest vibration. That's a whole vibe, right? Being loved and showing love is the highest vibration. If you feel like you are not worthy of love, your energy is going to be off because you're kind of chasing something that you desire, but you don't feel like you deserve it. And so we really have to get out of that. You are loved. You are worthy of being loved. You are amazing. And so, a lot of people, when we're like that, we're givers. We're giving our love. We're giving it to other people. We want to be nice. We want to be kind. We want to be all these things to all these people all the time. But we deep down inside don't feel like we are worthy of that love that we show to others. And then we're low-key resentful, right? That they don't love us back the way that we think they should love us. And so that's those are things that we have to work through to get to the best part. I can tell you though, there's a lot of things that I have learned over time, a lot of tips and tools and things that I share with people in order to move you beyond those blocks, those love blocks, those money blocks, those things that where you're feeling like I am not worthy. You are worthy, you are enough, and all of those things will come to you, but you have to believe it. Because if you don't believe it in your heart, if you don't actually feel that shit, like seriously, it's not coming. It's not coming. You can say what you want to with your mouth, because a lot of times we get to a point where we're really good at lip service, right? We know exactly what to say to make a person, to evoke an emotion in a person and things like that. And that's a skill. That is a skill. And sometimes we have learned that skill from a very bad place. However, because that looks like manipulation, right? So, but we have to feel it. We have to know it in our soul that we are worthy of this love that is out there for us, right? And so I'm going to share right now, because many of you may know I wrote a book. It's called I Am the Dopest, 55 Affirmations for Living Your Dope Life. And this is Dope Life affirmation number 7. It says, I love, I am love, I am worthy and capable of receiving abundant love. I'll repeat that. I love, I am love, I am worthy and capable of receiving abundant love. And the statement that goes with that is, what is love? Love is the highest vibration. If we want to live our dope life, we must allow our energy to resonate at a high frequency. This can be done through meditation, affirmations, and purposeful focus on all things positive. Trust yourself and know you are loved and worthy of receiving love. Give love and it comes back to you. That's Dope Life affirmation number 7. I love, I am love, I am worthy and capable of receiving abundant love. That's a mouthful, right? Because most of my affirmations are shorter. This is probably the longest affirmation. But I think it's so powerful if you can get this in your spirit, especially if you're dealing with that. If you're dealing with, feeling like you're always giving love, but you're not receiving love. I love, right, means that I can love other people. Because some people feel like they don't know how to love someone. I am love, right? Not only do I love, but I am love. And then I am worthy and capable of receiving abundant love. Those are a lot of words there, very powerful, because worthy and capable, right, means that yes, I can receive love, but also I am worthy of receiving love. And not just any old love, but abundant love. That kind of love that makes you that kind of love, right? We're worthy of that. And so we really have to get to a space in our hearts and in our minds and in our soul and our spirit of being able to receive that. So the best part of life, I feel like it's all of the parts. It's all of the parts, right? When you have a loss, right? And as we just talked about, Tammy lost her mother, and we laid her to rest on yesterday. And so we're all sending out good juju and love and hugs to Tammy. But one of the things that she said to me today is that her oldest doesn't live in the area. He's away. right? He's adulting. And she said, we don't get a lot of time where we're all together for an extended period of time. So they were enjoying each other today. Her family, her husband and her children were all together. And that is, for an unfortunate situation, but an opportunity where they can love on each other and be there for each other and things like that. It wasn't a situation where, because sometimes people aren't able to come together, no matter what the circumstance, they aren't able to get there or be there, and things like that. So what an amazing, looking at it from that perspective of, it's amazing to be able to, to actually have your family together and to come together, and where you guys can be in close quarters and love on each other and all of those things, and feel comfortable and encourage and support each other. The best part is every part, right? There's something that is going to be the best part. So find the best part of each day for you. I try to do my meditation, right, every day. And I know when I'm not doing it like I'm supposed to, that it's the trajectory of my day is just different. And so I'm getting ready for this Grow October, right, challenge. And that's where me as an entrepreneur, I am setting goals for myself and for my business and things like that. And so we're encouraging everyone to do that. Not just, if you don't have to just be a business owner, but you can grow your own way, right? So, and that means that whatever you have, right? You might have a health goal, you might have a business goal, you might have a career goal, you might just have a life goal. There may be some things that you want to do. And so Kelly Halderson, who is on here, she actually came to me after I did my 10K challenge, and she said, oh, I'm so inspired. I want to encourage other people to grow in the month of October, because I'm going to set some goals. And so we decided, hey, why don't we just let everybody come on over? So we're in the Dope Life Movement group, so DOP Life Movement group. We are encouraging people. It's free, guys. You can slide on over there, join, and join in the conversations that are happening, because we're trying to encourage people to grow and grow in the way that they want to grow. We're not determining how you grow. We're not saying you have to do 10K in 10 days. We're saying that we want you to grow your own way, whether that's business, career, life, health, wellness, whatever that looks like. But for me, so in getting ready, I'm like, I need to get back to making sure I'm meditating every day. I need to wake up in the morning and start my day. So these are some of the tips that I use, right? I do meditation, but I also get up in the morning and really just think on my goals. So I have a goal that I've had, and I went around and I put my little sticky notes around the house, because I'm a sticky note person, with this particular goal. And when I get up in the morning, before I even put my feet on the floor, I wake up and I'm like, I just think on that, because it makes me happy. It gets me excited. And so I think on that goal and really like, I can do this. I got this. And so this is how I'm starting my day. And you find a cadence, a happiness cadence, right? That helps you get to the best part of each and every day. And that's going to help the trajectory of your day. If you start it in the morning as a routine and you start to do that every day, you're going to get to some different heights that you didn't know you could achieve. And I'm super excited for it. I want to encourage everyone to, we should always be growing. There's a quote that I saw that said, change is inevitable, right? And that growth is optional. Change is inevitable, but growth is optional. So change is going to happen regardless. The seasons are going to change. The weather is going to change. You're going to change, right? You're going to get some gray hairs, and you know your bones might not move the way that they used to, and a lot of different things are going to change. Traffic patterns are going to change. Things are just going to change. Job descriptions are going to change. Expectations are going to change. Things are going to change, but whether you grow through that or not is optional. It is absolutely 100% unequivocally up to you. You get to decide if you grow through the changes. And so how can we grow through the changes? And that's really what Grow October is really about how do we set goals, encourage each other to achieve those goals, be around some like-minded people. We talked last week about that millionaire mindset and really being able to switch some things up, have some different conversations. And one of the things that, we stop talking about other people. Start talking about your goals. Start talking about things you want to do. Start talking about places you want to go. Whatever it is, right? But if we're spending our time negatively discussing other people, we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting paid off of that. Nothing. And even if it is these people in the media, like I don't even know. Sometimes I see stuff on social media and I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. And people are spending so much time digging into these other people's lives and talking about them. And that's a lot of time that we could be spending growing ourselves, growing our lives, listening to an audiobook, doing some meditation, making a business plan, brainstorming. There's a lot of things that you can do that are going to improve your life and the quality of it. So we just want to encourage each and every person that's out there who has a desire to grow. We want to help you. We want to encourage you. We want to be encouraged too, right? Because everybody could use that. Someone who is going to say, babe, you got this. You a boss. You can do it. And all of that. So we want to encourage other people to hit their goals, to set some ways that they want, some things that they want to accomplish, and all of those things. Sometimes it might just be dealing, I'm going to deal better with the people in my life, right? The people that drive me crazy. Holiday time is coming up. We got family gatherings that are going to be expected, and all of those things. Sometimes that's not a great time for everybody. Like everybody's like, oh, it's it's the most wonderful time of the year, but is it? So let's really find some different ways to deal with that. Whatever that looks like, that's how we want to grow in the month of October. So does anybody out here, right now, if you have grow your own way. Yes, Kelly. So anybody out here have some areas where they want to grow? You want to join the challenge? Go ahead and drop in the comments. What is it that you would like to grow? It could be business, it could be personal, it could be career. Tell me. Drop a comment down there. If you have a business, fourth quarter is coming. We need to have a plan in place. We need to be rocking and rolling and getting these things done. So just type in the chat if you have a goal that you would like to accomplish. You just say yes. Yes, I have a goal. Hell yes, I have a goal. Absolutely. Fuck yeah, I got a goal. Okay, Stephanie. Amazing. That's a great goal to have. Get your finances together, right? So, Stephanie, if you have not, and there is a kickoff on October 1st. We are having a kickoff. It's free, guys. Come on over. Invite other people that you know who would have these goals. So Tammy says she doing business and personal goals, like an overhaul. Okay. Kelly says she has a few goals. So yes, guys, if you have some goals that you want to accomplish, you want to get some like-minded people together, and grow together, and you don't have to. You can share your goals. You can be very vague, or you can be very specific. You need to be specific with yourself, but you can share your goals in that group, and we can talk about it. But we're going to have a kickoff. It's going to be virtual, so you can just go over there and you can register for the kickoff in October 1st. We're about to get it, guys, because we want the next part to be the best part. And so every part can be the best part. Like, people are like, how does that work? Yeah, let the next part be the best part. Let the next part be the best part. So we want to keep encouraging each other. We want to see people grow and do the damn thing for real, because there is a lot to be had out here. And when people ask me what motivates me, my answer is always knowing that there's more life to live, more contributions to make, and more people to positively impact. That's what motivates me. So I know that each one of you probably knows at least 5 people who could use something like this, right? A group of people who are saying, yeah, you got it, you can do it, and so on and so forth. And join, it doesn't cost you anything. Come to the kickoff. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. But I promise you, if you want to grow, if you want support, if you want accountability, if you want somebody to give you some tricks of the trade, some blueprints, some shortcuts, some tips on how to avoid certain pitfalls, come on over. Dope Life Movement, DOP Life Movement. Just search for that group and join the group, and comment on any one of the posts that's out there, because we want to make sure that people are engaged. But we also want you to register for the free kickoff event, because that's where it's all going down. That's where it's getting started. So we want to start getting that movement going, and we want everybody to get to the best part, because every part should be the best part. I am super, 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 super excited, and looking forward to seeing all of the growth and all of the individuals that join. So if you have not, go over to Dope Life Movement, DOP Life Movement, and make sure you join and register, so that you can be a part of that kickoff. I want to see everybody do great things, and do amazing things. And if you are willing to put in the time, because there's nothing that comes without some effort, right? You got to put some effort in. So you put in your amount of effort, and you're going to get the results. But the difference is that when you have someone who's giving you a blueprint, and someone is giving you some shortcuts and tips and tricks and helping you to avoid the pitfalls, that's going to help you get there faster, right? It's like having the map to the treasure, but you still have to take the path and go down the road. So I am so excited about this, and looking forward to seeing all of the growth in each and every person, seeing people hit their goals. That I can't even stand it, guys. So make sure that you join the group, Dope Life Movement, DOP Life Movement. Make sure that you go and register for the event. There is an event in there. It's called the Grow October Kickoff. So join that so that you can be a part of this movement. Everybody should be living their dopest life. If you don't feel like your life right now is super damn dope, then you probably need to figure out, hey, how am I gonna get there? How am I gonna make it? So that's what we're helping with. We want to see everyone be dope, because you are, right? So if you have not, slide on over there, Dope Life Movement, DOP Life Movement, and go to the Grow October Kickoff. We are looking so forward to all of the accomplishments that are going to happen in the month of October because of this. We want to see everybody get to the best part. So in recapping, right? So the 4 things we're going to stop doing: complaining. Let me make sure I got my list here. Blaming, justifying, and avoiding. And we're going to get to the best part of our life. We are going to discuss things and opportunities and ideas, and we're going to help give people the blueprint to getting to their dopest life. So we want to thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I love it. So thank you for spending a portion of your evening with us at Sippin and Soul Speak. Looking forward to talking to each and every one of you next week. See you over in Dope Life Movement. That's DOP Life Movement. Again, if you have joined us live, make sure that you drop your heart emojis down below. And if you are catching us on the replay, that's upon the replay, go ahead and drop your number 2 in the comments down below. So we want to make sure that you know that we love you, that we know that you were here. That's why we want you to drop your comments and your 2s and your hearts and all of that stuff. And we will see you. Hey, Greg, how are you? Hope everything is well. So we will see you next week, Sippin and Soul Speak. We're here every week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you come on in to Sippin and Soul Speak, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at DOP on Purpose. That's DOP on Purpose. And then go over to Dope Life Movement and join that group and join the free Grow October kickoff. We're going to give you some tips, tricks, encouragement, blueprints, shortcuts, and all of those things to help you get to your dope life and your dope goals so that you can get to the best part of being you. And that really is just being you, because you're dope, because you are dope on purpose. Good night.